Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So it's day 10 post-op and I'm feeling really good. Like today is probably my best day. I've got up and I've showered. Not that I haven't showered every day, but I haven't washed and dried my hair, which I've done today. I'm kind of starting to feel like myself again. Don't get me wrong, I've still not got major load of energy, but that's just purely because we're on the liquid stage and obviously our body's adjusting. But I feel really good. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of feedback on how it was coming home to then being at home. I am going to do a full review on Armet at some point, but as you can imagine, I've had like a lot going on. I've got to do food shopping and, you know, the cleaning and bits and bobs, which I shouldn't really be doing, which my mum has helped me with, bless her. But I will be doing that at some point. But for now, I just thought I would give you just a little update of how it was coming home at the airport, etc. So we got picked up at 10:15 in Turkey time, and our taxi driver was amazing. Like literally, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to have picked up my suitcase or anything. So we got to the airport and he takes you literally all the way through. He checks you in. You sit on the little seats. You don't move from there. He takes your passport. He takes your fit to fly note. He does everything basically for you. He takes your suitcase off you. He was amazing. Like, we literally didn't have to lift a thing. He asked, there was 3 of us, so there was me and Nadia and another girl. She was flying to Manchester and me and Nadia were flying to Birmingham, and he said, do you want assistance? So me and Nadia said no. Now the only reason for this was because I wanted to get my little boy something in duty free, and I wanted to get the partner something, and I'd promised my dad that if I could I'd bring him back some tobacco. Now if you get assistance, you're not allowed to go anywhere. You literally go straight through, and he sat there then. And me and Nadia kept saying, well, we've sat on the coach for an hour now, and then we're going to walk through to the airport, and then we're going to be sat at the gate for 4 hours. And as I've said in my previous posts, me and Nadia said the best thing that we done was walk. So we just thought, you know what, let's just go and let's just walk. We took it really slow. As soon as you go in, duty free's there anyway. So we walked around there. Don't get me wrong, I did feel a little bit lethargic, but I just thought that's just because my body's not used to probably this walking. But I didn't feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna faint. I just took it slow. We were like a little pair of old grannies. Like, the older people were overtaking us, that's how slow we were going. So we were like having a giggle about that. Our gate was at, was it B2? I think it was B2. So it wasn't that far of a walk. I think it was about 15 to 25 minute walk, and we had plenty of time to get there. And then we sat obviously in our gate. I was worried about the flight home just because I thought, oh, we're going to be crammed in. Me and Nadia did actually try to get onto business class, but it was fully booked, which I probably would advise that, not for the way there. On the way home, I would definitely advise, if you're going with Turkish Airlines and it's not extortionate, definitely to book to come home in that, because the seats are bigger. There's obviously just 2 of you. It's nicer, and that's what we wish we had done, but lesson learned. To be honest, it was okay though. We was in a bit more of an extra leg room, which we didn't realise we had, which was a good thing. And I never ever sleep on a plane, and I literally, we must have got into the air and they brought around the bag with the food in. I took my water out because it was too cold, so I thought I need that to warm up a little bit, and I was asleep. Nadia said I probably slept for about an hour and a half, and she even said that she had a sleep for about an hour. So it must have been just that walk had literally killed us off. But I was glad that I did fall asleep, if I'm honest with you, because I think if not, I would have been very like irritable and like would have been moving a lot. But I felt fine. Obviously we wore our stockings, and we kept them on. We only took them off yesterday, and that was because the surgeon did say once you're home and you're walking around, you're okay to take them off. Well, I've been obviously food shopping, I've been taking the dog a walk. I've probably been doing a little bit too much, if I'm honest, because all my stitches have been fine. As you've seen on my previous ones, I did have 2 quite deep ones. Now my one deep one on my right hand side has started to ooze a little bit. Nothing major, just on the one corner where there's 1 stitch, it's just oozing. And I did start to panic because I am a panicker, and I was thinking, oh my god, like, what's going on, what do I do? So I sent my coordinator Denise a message and I showed her a picture, and she just said, keep it clean and keep it covered, and that's what I've done. And then this morning I thought, you know what, I'm just going to phone my doctors and just get some advice. So my nurse rang me and she seen it, and she said, right, she said it doesn't look infected, and it doesn't look infected enough to be giving you antibiotics or antibiotic cream. She said, but just come in tomorrow so that I can have a little look at it, because it may be that one of the stitch at the end needs to be removed, because that might be aggravating it. And I do think that's what's going to happen tomorrow, which I'm not fazed about. I have been worrying about my other stitches because they don't seem to be moving, and I was panicking thinking, am I going to have to get them removed? But I've spoke to my nurse today, and she said that they can take up to 6 weeks to dissolve or just to fall out. So now I'm not panicking. I'm kind of glad that I'm going in to see her tomorrow, just so that she can give them all a check over. Nadia's has been absolutely fine. Hers all seem to be healing really well. She has still got obviously the stitching in there, but they seem to be coming loose now, so obviously that means that they must be on the way out. I will show you a pic. I will show you in my belly in a moment. I have got a cover on the one though, and that's just because I just want to keep it dry. Obviously I want it to scab and not keep oozing. It's not oozing horrifically if you're all panicking, it's just a tiny little bit. It's more me being a drama queen, I suppose. So yeah, so since coming home, how has it been? It's been different, if I'm honest with you. Like, it's mad to be watching Michael and Finley eat and to me not feel anything. Like, I don't feel hungry, and to me, I don't think I've ever not felt hungry. So that is like a complete, like, wow, like, this isn't normal. I cooked them the one day, but that has been a bit of a challenge for me was yesterday. I cooked them a Sunday dinner. Well, normally my bad habits would be I would pick at the chicken whilst I'm plating up, and obviously I can't do that. So that was a lot of mind over matter, where I was thinking, no, come on Harriet, now, you know, you're not allowed to do that, which I never did. And they sat and they ate their dinner, and I had my shake and I was fine. I must admit I am struggling to try and get my protein in. I'm not a fan of shakes. I said in my previous one, I'm not a fan. I have tried the Grenade ones, and I do really like the chocolate mint one, but I'm probably drinking half of it, which isn't enough, but to me it's better than nothing. I am drinking probably 1.5 litres a day. So I'll tell you what my normal day is on a liquid. So yesterday I got up and I had my bottle of squash, sugar free. So I try to drink one of those by the time it's 12 o'clock, and then I'll drink another probably 2 then throughout the day. I did buy some Alpro soya yogurt. So yesterday I had 3 tablespoons of that in a bowl, and I just really mixed it, and I managed all of that. And then we went on till dinner time, and it was about 12, and I don't feel hungry, but I just feel like I've got to have something. Excuse me. So I had a chicken cup of soup, clear cup of soup with no bits in. I can probably drink half of that and I'm like, right, that's enough. Like, you start to feel funny. Like, I don't know what feeling full feels like, but you know when you're full, it's definitely true what they say. You kind of listen to your body and you think, that's my body saying to stop now. So I managed half a cup of soup, and then for the rest of the day then I have my grenade shake, and if I can drink it all, bonus. If I drink half, I drink half. And then on the evening, somebody advised me to buy some lactose-free yogurts, custard, sorry, and I had about 3 tablespoons of that, and oh my gosh, it was heaven. I think because it's different tastes, your taste buds are like, oh wow, this is amazing. But like, to me, I'd have been able to have had like a carton of custard to myself, and to be only having like 3 tablespoons is just bizarre. So that's roughly an average day that I'm having, and obviously I'm trying to drink plenty of my fluids. I am doing fine. I know that I'm not getting enough protein in, so I'm meant to have 70 grams of protein. With my shake and probably with my yogurt and custard, I'm probably getting about 40. But I have gone onto Amazon today and I've brought an unflavoured protein powder. So I thought that was 30 grams per spoonful. And I thought that would be a bonus. I can add that to my yogurt, I can add it to my custard, I could even add it to my soup because there's no flavouring apparently. I'll let you know how that is. So yeah, I thought that would be a way of obviously getting in my protein. Now from Thursday, I'm allowed to start introducing 1 puree meal into my day. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And that's not because I'm hungry, it's just purely because I can't stand shakes. I just don't like them. I've tried all different ones and I've never been a shake lover, and I never am going to be. So that will be something nice to just try. I've googled some meals and it was stuff like tuna, just obviously blended, eggs, scrambled egg, potato. I can't wait, honestly, I cannot wait. I just can't wait to not have to think I've got to drink that nasty shake. And they're not nasty, they taste nice, but it's just not for me. So yeah, so that's good. And I've been having my vitamins, but I've obviously been having the spray ones. So this one is vitamin D that you have to have 1 spray of. This one's revolting, I'm not gonna lie. This one's my multivitamin. You have to have 4 sprays of that. That's gross. I sprayed it in my partner's mouth today just to see how he'd react, and he was like, what is that? He was like, that is foul. Not very nice. And then obviously my B12, and that's 2 sprays. These 2 taste beautiful, they're really nice, but this one's just not a very nice taste. So I've been having, in the morning, you have to have your stomach protector, and I've been crushing it. And then what I've found is to just put the powder in your mouth, get some orange juice and just take a sip and it's gone. And then I've been having obviously my vitamins. And then on the evening I have to take obviously my blood thinner injection. That hasn't bothered me at all because I had a C-section, so I had to do it when I'd had Finley anyway. So that doesn't really bother me. So yeah, I'm doing really well. I've got on the scales this morning and I've lost 1 stone and 5 pounds. So I've gone from 18 stone 2 to 16 stone 11, which I am over the moon about. Like, I actually like couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, like this is happening, Harriet, like oh my gosh. I know Nadia's now in the 15 stone. I think she's 15 stone 9 now. So I've lost 1 stone and 5 and she's lost 1 stone and 4. We're both over the moon, like literally we can tell from our face. Like, I'm so happy. I bumped into someone yesterday and they were like, gosh, you've really lost some weight off your face. And I was like, have I? I can't see it myself at the moment. I don't think I probably will until I probably get into like the 3 stone loss. But if other people are starting to say it, then that's a bonus. I'll show you my belly. Now, just remember, like I just said, I have got that one patch on that one just because the nurse has told me to just cover it up for today. So I will try. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can move that down. So as you can see, a massive improvement. We've got the two small ones here, and as you can remember, like these ones were my deeper ones. As I said, this one is still quite swollen here, and that one is still quite sore, not sore, but just a little bit uncomfortable. And then obviously we've got this one which has healed fantastic, and then obviously this small one. So if you think back to how they first looked to now, I think that's a really, really good improvement. I'm really happy with them. Obviously, I'm a little bit worried about the one, but I'm getting it checked tomorrow, so I know that that's not going to be an issue. So yeah, guys, that was just an update. I will do another video just telling you what I found useful to take, what I didn't bother taking, well, wish I didn't bother taking. I will do that video within the next couple of days, along with obviously my full review of Army. I'm really grateful to the people that have watched my video, and they've sent me messages through Facebook, they've sent me messages through YouTube. It means a lot to me. I am so glad that people are actually finding these videos really helpful. That was all I ever wanted from them. I just wanted to be honest and open about things. So yeah, guys, I'm doing really well. Obviously, it can only get better now. I can't wait to start seeing them scales get down and down and down. So yeah, I will be in touch very soon. Thank you all for watching, and take care.